Aye. Yewura kwaku debu. Kwaku debu. Kwaku anu dewu. Anyidoho. Sam George. NDC. Ede na esie. Sam George. NDC. Kwaku debu. Yewura. Onyansani kwaku debu. NDC. Ede na esie. Ede badia. Menchasie. Weni faha. Na weni afaha. Weni faha. Na weni afaha. Weni faha. Na weni afaha. Enu krobi neni baby. NDC fo ni nukura nkyere kwaku debu. Ana adan. Yewura kwaku ani do. Mama nukura na di nkyere no NDC fo. Munkara kura nkyere no. Wabra party num. Munkara kura nkyere papa no. Na akoma nto ne yam. Munkara kura nkyere no. Na papa na akoma nto ne yam. Yewura kwaku ani debu. Enu kura bi ni baby. Ana mo yesa NDC. Ana na mo yesa. Eden na mo yesa. Mama beji party, mama na se party no. Mama beji party, mama na se NDC party no. Wase no. Mama party no asay. Mama se party no. Munkano kure. JJ Wallace party pa any. Jelly John Wallace party NDC any. JJ Wallace party ya. Uja homa. If I be famous. Mama John mama be say party no. Wase no. Mama John mama say party no. Ti mama kwaku ani do ho ayembo. Kwaku debu wakasa yen kwani nkotie ewura kwaku ani do. Nti
press release. Ghana Airports collaborates with Ethiopian Airlines for direct flights from London Gatwick to Kumasi Prempeh, the first international airport. Ghana Airports Company Limited, GACL, in collaboration with Ethiopian Airlines, will operate direct flights from London Gatwick Airport to Kumasi Prempeh International Airport, PIA, starting December 3rd, 2024. The flight schedule is as follows. Departure, London Gatwick, 2:10 a.m. Arrival, Kumasi Prempeh International Airport, 9:05 a.m. Then departure from Kumasi Prempeh International Airport, 11 a.m. Arrival, London Gatwick, 6 p.m. The next flight is scheduled for 15 December 2024 to accommodate the Christmas holidays. Subsequent flight schedules will be published in the coming weeks. Signed, management.
Pepe.
Hey, na do one year na nye day.
I do show boy.
There one year we na nye day. I mean, yeah. One year we samre mu na nye day. Oh, come on.
Asu.
Hey. London Gatwick.
Straight to
Straight to Prempeh International.
I am telling you.
You know, the other day, let me say 2 weeks ago, me who CNN, one reporter back, Larry Mado.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Kenyan, but I'm sure, but works for CNN. Also by Ghana, and me who be on X, Twitter. and also AD Prempeh International Airport. One dance here.
Yeah.
And he actually said in that video, said, in all his travels, especially in West Africa, if not almost the whole of Africa, no, West Africa, yeah, Prempeh International Airport is the number one airport for domestic.
Domestic, yes.
Domestic.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the number one.
Yes.
Domestic. I think the whole of Africa. Now we've added international to it.
That's it.
From 3rd December. Which is next week Tuesday.
Next week Tuesday.
The first batch. They said Nanado Asheda. And MPP for Mugu landing. Odu omo ba so beto abanyesa.
Omo na to aba.
Ewurade Nyankopon.
Yero mu nyina abawa utie me o ba nyame ya wo hu yan ka atwen abawa ba Saturday wo hu yan ka atwen.
Abroni be yenti.
Pepepe. Abroni be yenti.
Eh, we there. I mean, there's a mumra no beto aba.
Omba no beto aba.
There's a osemu.
Osemu.
And na me Volta region. John Muhammad AC airport my. Esimurem. Honestly, no, let's be frank about it. Esimurem. Urem no esimurem no. Enye se Nanado ne bae e na we di abro. E na we jai airport na esimurem. I remember as Deputy General Secretary Amopa. The late Jifar Tivo, na a transport minister at the time.
Yeah.
Sad year we buy. Some of us were very skeptical. Who Google and now ube talk be up there. Agbogbo mafia of the whole traditional area. Onona otine dream adana yede soso bo fem say you be see sa Volta Airport. And if you Google now, you will find it so you can show it to your viewers. Long and short, or kasa we you know say I hope that this project will not be a white elephant. Because Togbi Apede is in the aviation industry. Africa World Airline. Any day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Togbi Apede, Strategic African Securities. Among his businesses, Asogli Power Plant, a business portfolio no. And he's in the aviation industry, African World Airlines. Eko Kumasi, Eko Tamale, Eko the West African sub-region. I've actually sat in it to Lagos before on one of my ECOWAS election duties. And Oye Ho
yeah.
But his flight does not go to Ho because it's not commercially viable. It is not commercially viable. So John Mahama.
Now omu and koko omu bia no de.
Well, what was the needs assessment? You understand? What was the needs assessment? Would call Sa airport no. And I talked at the sword cutting car said, I hope it will not be a white elephant. And he said, I was in Ho last week, Misako. It's embarrassing. Because you ask yourself, Dabeng and Asa airport no, ebe viable. Yeah. Dabeng Sa airport no be commercially viable. So what was the whole? And now in your intro,
yeah,
we see more free bono,
yeah,
every Asante memo,
yeah,
every north. So you drop at PIA, Prempeh International Airport. Electric buses soon are airby.
Asun.
Unyam bakwape
Pa
where do fee? I'm telling you, electric buses soon are airby. Apart from VIP, STC, all these other buses, road networks, we are improving. So by the time you get to PIA, from Gatwick to PIA, say Jesu na woko, say Santasi na woko, say Ahunjo na woko, where do fee? Say Fidem Mahafu, Fidem so na woko, say Bechem, say Chira na woko, Nkranza, where do fee? Say Tamalesu na woko, where do fee? Now, I'm over. Sa upgrading way. And na on mind be a
share.
And Dr. Bawumia Vice President. Adenta higher electric buses here, yeah, kind.
Yes.
Because see me in color with school. And na eja. Sorry, no pa. You are scanning the media. And almost say, Obeba be commission electric buses. Ewa Adenta. Kwa Anyidoho minyehwe a mimfifi mu. Nti minya propaganda. Dia mehu and America. So yesterday morning, even before you saw it, even before the commissioning, me see me in color no school na me say look. Some say then you be na Adenta ha me ko fifi mu. Ampa me drew honum. After the Goyle filling station.
Yeah.
It was our dental line also. So that is the aviation route. And I'm a boy. Good. Out the Babakopim, Reese Junction. On the right, after the Goyle filling station. Yard be wo. Senampa buses you electric buses. So I saw it with my eyes. Say buses no. Later on the day, me say omo commission my vice president Tinemu.
Yeah.
Amofa, inti se obika se digitalization and all these improvements doesn't translate into money in my pocket. I ask myself, Sanipano, Nyokano Otiasie. Because Amofa, elsewhere, because we've had the opportunity to travel and live in school elsewhere. Now, with such a transportation system, you're not using petrol, you're not using diesel, yes, sir.
Fuel, bibi ani ho.
So you just
KWAKU kanu kwani nyina kanu kure menye bintu ho enu kwana ne yehwehwe kanu kure wode minim se kanu kure Jomama devoter region for abro Jomama o devoter region for abro KWAKU kanu kure no enu wana ho kanu
tina bus ni mu.
Yeah.
From Adenta.
Udu a slot card na
Good. So from Adenta to Accra, Miko meeting, I can sit in the bus and catch up on minutes.
Be reading.
I can be reading.
Air conditioned bus.
Air conditioned bus. I'm sure in good time they may even serve tea and coffee, so you can actually have a breakfast on the bus. But the point I'm making is that, so it means that during the week, I park my vehicle at a terminal and I pick the bus in and out. So I spend less money on fuel. I spend less money on wear and tear. I spend less money on maintenance. Say shock absorber, say oil filter, say sanyamano amofa. In 6 months, in 1 year, okay, cancer sikani jina ebo anoa. It becomes money in my pocket. So I have more disposable income. That's how you build the economy. That thing I see, oh, when we say Prime Minister of Denmark, you see what the train, because the train is reliable.
Yeah. Otibas,
because the bus is reliable. It comes on time. So if I know, say, Mitio Yarifa, now me pick bus no ewa Denta terminal at 7:30. Me must say me drew her by 7:20, and the bus moves at 7:30. I know that by 8 o'clock or 8:30, I'm in the CBD, the Central Business District. Me when me meeting, meaning say by 3 p.m. I can pick the same bus back to Adenta. Then I pick my vehicle back to Oyarifa. That is how societies have developed. It is obikacha me say digitalization. Yen to me infa en wadokono. Yen to me infa nchichinam. Yen to me infa enyam meko. Inti yen bongua. I ask myself, sebe eyeboapoyo anase unim en wa sheda na politics inti. Yen di ntron kakra nefa propaganda mfam. So amofa flight Ethiopian Airlines.
Ethiopian Airlines.
Now, Ethiopian Airlines is the #1 carrier in Africa.
Yes.
And I'm a boy.
Pepe.
Ethiopian Airlines,
Ethiopian,
the #1 carrier.
Sure.
In the whole of Africa.
Sure.
Competing with the best in the world. Recently, they've introduced a new fleet of their Airbuses, trying to compete with Qatar Airlines and the Emirates. So if Ghana, Ghana Airways, but we sure say in good time.
Ebeye.
But
sure,
to make the point that if we can partner with Ethiopian Airlines and land passengers and pick up passengers from the middle belt of Ghana, that's all. We are moving forward. We are upgrading. Because our passengers are on Mefro plane. You have some party card. And one say Ghana passport. And I say Ghana card. Nanyin Nobody's asking you MPP, NDC,
YPP,
FPP.
International Airport Kumasi nye first time I had tibini. Be the edi kind of na mami jifa tivo. Omu biya no ni adi. Me who say international flight biya ba ho. Won't you see no na edi?
Well, and I make us say it is the preparedness of the nation at a certain point in time. And me, baby, I person on my neko. I am fan ye politics ni propaganda, but ya shed up as a human ye say beboa obiano. That's the difference.
Okay.
And I make us say, Jifati Vome so rest in peace as roads sector minister transport. And I'm Mwesi airport, Mukusi airport for Volta. And Medicanka. Some of us had reservations. Ninyana kaone yese ye anti-JM. Because at the time, baby I see airport no ewo titrinu. So titrinu, it means that from Ho through Trafalgar Hospital, then you get to Titrinu. If you continue, then you are now going to Agotime, Petwe, baby accepts training college in the world. Then you continue through Dakar, get to Joje, get to Denu and Aplau. At the time, na the airport KWAKU. What we needed the most, Amofa, was the road from Ho through Joje to Denu. And I remember people saying, say, na airport ya modwa kosi ai. Inti ebe fa kai free Denu. Abaho, abe full flight na sani akonkran. And I said, yeah. Meanwhile, the Eastern Corridor Road, and I've said it, people say I'm being disingenuous, but I'm over. I'm here ahinkwa, and I say, Chiame, and I'm President Mills, a year Juma. There was a 3 billion Chinese facility from China for the Eastern Corridor. And the main Eastern Corridor itself starts from Tema Runabout through Afienya, Edeko, Asikuma Junction. No, so through Atimpoku, all the way to Japan, Asikuma Junction, Apegusu, Finte, Honumunyako, now we do Asikuma Junction, Opai left through Peki, Goviepe, go all the way to Have. Then Fodome, Golokwati, you go into Jasikan, KJB, go into Nkwanta, through Bandai, Bimbila, Yendi, and then to Tamale. That is the whole Eastern Corridor stretch, secured under President Mills. He passed on, only God knows what happened. As Deputy General Secretary of the party, National Chairman, Kofi Potufi, and 3 other national officers, at the invitation of the Communist Party of China. We were in China for 1 week, long and short. They couldn't understand why John Mahama had single-handedly worked to abrogate some of these things. And
this is serious.
I'm telling you, that is why under John Mahama, the Eastern Corridor Road was not constructed. And he said, Nano, I was on the road, and I'm sure you've seen it.
Yes.
Under Nana Akufo-Addo, the Peve stretch from Peki through Peve, through Goviepe to Habe, Masa, done excellent.
First class.
Under this current administration. So, yet baby and say, Shinkoso of Volta Regina. It's not true. University of Health and Allied Sciences, we all know the story about phase 2. The biggest midwifery and nursing training school in the whole of West Africa. The biggest simulation center.
Mahama no me party o. Mahama wa ma me party. Ni tensi nyane se. Mo andi si fo no ba so be bum kwase ya. No be disika. On ne ma ne yire no mu ne nyom se twon. Wa meso be party be boa mo. To mfa hye madwem. Ta samna kwaku de bu e ka no. Muntie no. Samana KWAKU debu e kachere mo no muntie no.
My own line Adenta through Frafraha, Oyarefa, Malejo, Edeko, Dodowa, Somanya, Dodowa, yeah, then through Shai, Edeko, Somanya is also under contract. And if you look at the storm drains that are being constructed at different levels, it tells you that eventually when the road is finished, it will be a first-class road, because if you see the depth, the width, iron rods, storm drains, say benyati gutters nibia, and then ochinana irina yema. So it is a modern road construction that is taking place, and nanado ena famudie 8 years obeko obibeba betwaso. But the point we are seeking to make is that
KWAKU, you have a different passion when it comes to Ghana.
Look, because I keep saying, growing up in Burma camp, what I saw in 79, June 4th, and May 15th, Rawlings Revolution, I identify with it. So for me, my politics is about challenging the status quo. Then President Mills himself was a transformational leader. 3 universities in 3.5 years. University of Health and Allied Sciences, the only university that is backed by statute in Parliament, that it should remain health focused into eternity. So now, if you want to introduce, so it's 11 schools or colleges, it is backed by law. If you want to touch UHAS today, you have to go back to Parliament and amend the act that set UHAS up. Because I say, look, me na ochina Yabeka say, UHAS started law. Yes, those courses are good, humanities, but let's have a university that is focused on health and allied sciences. I hear there's going to be a stadium opened in Hokwe on Saturday.
Yes.
But one of the things President Mills wanted to do was to rehabilitate the whole stadium, to add to the University of Health and Allied Sciences, because there's a school of sports medicine that has started. So pure sports medicine. And so the sports center, sports stadium in Ho allows for training and for all those things. That was the vision of President Mills. You will ask that at the end of the day, the only thing John Mahama did was to create a green book and pile all these projects into the green book and say any project. But as to what he actually did to help unroll the vision of President Mills, this is a mubisano. Mean to me, yano. So I'm back to what is going to happen at PIA on the 3rd of no more maiden flight in November.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will be a source of joy.
3rd of December.
Yeah, and the Ethiopian airline crew that will fly the people in. And I saw some propaganda on one of the platforms, and they say MPP 4% Mujane. After the elections,
from Gatwick, Kumasi.
Daddy, we about to know
Moluswa
straight. No more Ghana, Africana, no more. Into the airport, no, around this time, but on that, of course, that is in jest. Why not? It be as recent. But on a serious note, I think that in this last in the home stretch, the Ananado Yamise Matisse Saturday, he will be in Volta region. I'm sure Udru also near Commissioner General. I'm sure maybe he will point to a few things that he's done in the region. But otherwise, I think that, and of course, today, Yehunsomako Peace Council.
For sign peace pact to make sure there will be peace.
And former President Mahama was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Death. Oh, death. Where is thy sting? I said, Peace Council call NDC headquarters. Echo Bomu Tutu, Evru Omo, some free Hong Kong, NDC and signy peace, no forensic audit, no peace pact. And some bar, I pack. Went to Miamfa in Yinaswambia, Biamba. So there's no forensic audit. But John Mahama has gone to sign the peace pact. So I said, where lieth thy sting? So when you are doing all this, and after the Ashanti region, after the NDC, John Mahama, near Sedin Ketia and Kasa, and Asante 4, Muslimi, not Nada. as flag bearer. Omubabeyi ma Baomiakra, oh Muyi Baomia de Beda, Yen Jumabia, oh easy chop. And then I said, Nam Ashanti region. And half a dear. Ashanti for den, and the Makuyi Bao.
Now, my penny coffee and by no ho.
Now, said to get out on your ho when this is. Oh, qua, no, Asako for. Maybe I said to get a hold on, ye who time our bar and this. I see him at shoot to be near the man or share. Yeah, other than on your ho. Sure. I said to get Ankasan Kanjre say, baby, you feel a UP tradition. Into a bar and this mutan. So he also your ho, Obia ho. Obia ye ho. And he said NDC and then more ho no more. Mwaji party na bosso. There was a standard agreement. I'm of fine American. After 19 years of Jerry Rawlings as president, he ain't voted for any NDC. And I say, yeah, say 19, say there's, the Ghana is for all of us. And after 19 years of Jerry Rawlings, ebi ebeche kakra and sana Volta ni ebeba flag bearer. We understood, so we'll give some time. But there was an agreement that because Volta is the World Bank of the NDC, national chairman should be reserved for Volta region. Every party has its stronghold. So Obeda Samoa became the first chairman at Yeluzu elections in 2000. So Obed became holding on to that pact. Owie na kwabnaje bae. Na kwabnaje di win in 2008. Na Atamils maintaining kwabnaje 2010. When President Mills fell in 2012 and Jomama took over, kwabnaje numaya na kase o debi yanko Congress. Yama Mahama Antwaso sir because na emre esheda. Yeah. And you winning in 2012 elections. But Mahama Obaye. Come na Jay ni yaw jan no mo. Omo ka say me and to so aba. And now do we ni betu omo so. Do we ni be si omo so. Sorry, do we ni be si omo so. And now tutu omo free omo dibre. Now, and he said I was saying, me said, me easy. Ube Professor.
Mama, one makukoni do what diya bibre. Mama, one you. Mama, one yen ye kete kra. One makwaku debu. A diya. Senior party. Partia. The late Ivas Atamas na me fari crency. Nyame fari crency. Ebedi wanim one no pam ube vice president. What say party no? What say party no? Mama. What say party no? Chene party.
Ebetu kwamnaje. Kofi poti fu we na call ufuson pofo. And then they say the ketiade and nam baby for kra. So John Mahama consciously you have, and I look above and run a meeting come over baby. Now me say, I say nanado. Young fan say nanado kra or nyehwe in terms of infrastructure. Young fan sir, yes sir. But from a spiritual angle, Amufa, one president, he decided to honor Kwame Nkrumah, the first president of Ghana. So he rehabilitated the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum. Rawlings is here, but everybody knows that the expansion that has taken place in Bebe, I don't know. Nana do rehabilitate him and he drew her. The same President Akufo-Addo, in the sea Asomdwe Park, Akokwanyido Miko Panicho, in Usie. The same Nanado buried Rawlings' mother while Rawlings was alive, and the same Nanado buried Rawlings. So he's honored the first president of the Republic, Kwame Nkrumah. He has honored the first president who died in office, President Mills. And then he has honored the first president of the Fourth Republic, Jerry John Rawlings. You think that Nanado has done nothing? You think that Onyevi?
This is deep.
I'm telling you, because I'm a theologian and I pray and so this thing the Holy Spirit just reveals this thing to me. And any woman be able, but it comes to me by revelation. And I'm saying, who can tell me that God didn't put Nanado in this space and time for a certain purpose? That he alone, one man, John Mahama, a historian, or a history of Lagos, on country, Ghana, Yabako Sem, him found one president. Etumia honor, and it is in the Bible. He who watereth shall be watered. He who honors shall be honored. And I remember at Asumdwe Park when President Akufo-Addo was commissioning. Dr. Baumia was there, vice president. In my speech, Mekaye said, President Akufo-Addo, dear why you two will be honored. He too will be honored. And so, as he's finishing his presidency, and Rami Hunu, let me say, hello FM.
Yes, hello.
No Gina Abrosino. And waving to the market women. And they were chanting free education, free education.
Yeah.
You know, suddenly, I started missing him. He's going to go, I mean, in another how many weeks, Nanado is gone. But I'm sure we shall miss him. Because last minute, the OE, they say on your way. But if you can commission 80 schools in a day, 4 hospitals in one region in a day. As for the roads, I mean,
real.
I think that within 8 years, and President Kufuor, smart statesman, politician, also chasing, and I mean, did President Kufuor. But I think that the MPP has played a certain end game. Of course, Dr. Baumia himself is also working very, very hard, tirelessly. His wife is supporting the vice presidential candidate. And he said last week, Thursday, exactly a week today.
Yeah, but so
that story, I need to tell it quickly. What happened, how the Utwam happened. This is where we are.
Dr. Napo.
Wonderful. So, January this year, I was in Israel. Galilee International Management Institute.
Okay, sure. Galilee International Management Institute. Yes, cameras now on Facebook.
Yeah, in Nazareth.
Galilee International. Israel.
Yeah, January this year.
I see.
Now, Amufa, this God that we said, well, this is a document. So this is when I was coming. And the institute gave me this thing. Sena, but about digitalization. This is a letter from University of Cape Coast.
Yeah,
University of Cape Coast letter.
Yeah,
dated 17th May 2022 to the President, Ghana Galilee International Management Institute. Now, letter of commitment for capacity building in
KWAKU why are there? KWAKU debu why are there? Say what kind of kure? And kure you and kure ye papa. What kind of kure? Pobia kind of kuru. Your mama was say party no. NC party no was say no. Was say party no. Wanyade. Mama party no. I say. Nenu achi kwaku kasa wie no. Nyame sofo. Odifo. Prophet Abraham esu kasai. Prophet Abraham William Abraham esu akasa. Inti prophet. prophet Abraham and so ekasai inti
to direct people to Christ, to point people say, "Hey, nyame na ye me say no." A first sign for you to know say nyame wo so. Second sign onyi nyame no nyame mfa. The toso me answer on can me.
Okay.
That's what I say. E hona that three signs no. Ebe me wo say no. We nyame sunsum tinimu.
Obia wo na doma chede Nyankopon de ache no.
Yes.
Prophecy obia wo ne de.
Yes.
Adoma chede no gu ahodo.
Good.
De wo he ne nyame de ama wo.
Aduma chede a nyame de ama me no. So ka say prophet a asofo na wo kan na say prophet. Prophet. Okay. Aduma chede a nyame de ama prophet no. I say first obeye osempakafo. Odifo bia ye osempakani.
Okay.
So be nyame asem. De toso no nyame de adiye adom ebedom say kan asem kire obi na tretre no na mani nkranhye na fa correct no. Sorry, correction attention, right? Yeah. Good. Now, obema no kranhye no ma na awotoso ene anidaso. Enti odifo me ma dum ewo mu no ayayaresa nkomhye say me ka de ebesie. Okay. Ewo nipa abrabom ene wiase nipa abrabom.
Okay. Me te on sem no ase eba. I said now you're quiet all these years.
Yes.
I didn't think I you.
Okay. I am the pastor Musa question. Obion papa or sorry free here. A da President Mills
Koko Anyidoho.
A da President Mills we na na she fiesta royal bonfire. Ye na ye bonfire ye wo hobe 3 days. Third day no a ye bonfire ko fie ko gare ba ye start say ye bonfire and chen onya phone call ye say oh papa free tena say o free fiesta royal eko na ujame kwame ho. Now all these years no I knew him but nobody knew something no. I have been with a lot of people. Now me subai no I believe in secrecy. Okay. It's one of my beliefs. But I feel we no nyame share me catch them say e bredru so odi me kasa many party especially Ghana about to at this time no nyame yi me say men kasa ma Dr. Baumia if we say na akwete go for kasa ma ne but God wanted a voice that will speak for him in spite of the fact that he's a Muslim because bebre were thinking say nyame a Muslim nyame it nyame mam the mandate say go out there and let them know that I am a God of all flesh. So I can use him to change Ghana. And that's what is going to happen. It's a mandate and I'm a because I've always been quiet and the other course be bring so na me hu. Na me timi say a deep for no more Ghana na amanfo heli o mo no. Be bre mo ha. Me ka we awa hobrase mu. Be bre dada nipa be bre ni ma no mo ye no. Enti I say wonu ade ye. Na wonim de nyame de aduam na wo te achi na wo hwe nkofo na manfo no, I said no. It is time for some people to know that God still have men. Yes. God still have men. So it is not them.
Is Dr. Baumia going to win this election?
Going to win. He's already a winner.
Wow. Allahu Akbar.
I see.
Yes. He's already a
winner. I can say it's already.
Okay. Bible say before the foundations of the world he has ordained. Enti ade bia nyame be ye bi odi ka ordain before. What I say? So that's why I can boldly say he's a winner. The protocol and the system is what the election will only do to confirm what has been ordained already.
What can send me ordain NFA as a say nipa etime a reception through aduma nyankopon ede ebema wo bra upie sansem no mie no ensem a emu dupa when it comes to the scripture. Okay. If you say what dream be or say me call election but say nyankopon ama waduma ode be win election you cannot win. Good. And say unyame nso a odaniu bibia no awo ya ebe good. These are true nsem a waka ma pick up anwumre. Good. E kire say sena me nimba bi a wonam kora kakra me hu ba me pesa omanfo ete onipa a wo yase all right ene said the wo je scripture no tum yes ene said the scripture no e lead you entina me busa all these questions na yenko enim kakra Dr. Baumia na wonim no kwan be so
mama nche wade ebra na omo be ye election for candidature, no, to get somebody who will lead MPP. I, with my eyes, with my mind, felt like no. Asantini wedi ese alanchamatini edimano.
Okay.
Now, so whilst I was watching it from that point, the Lord appeared to me one day and said that this person, Baumia, is the one I've chosen to lead Ghana, not NPP.
Okay.
That night, that's what the Lord told me. He didn't even spoke to me about MPP. I was thinking about MPP. The Lord said He have ordained him to lead Ghana. So even at that point, people were scuffling around, doing everything. My mind was still telling me that no, wait. I said, me am mate. Even though I knew, because I'm from a certain place.
So
like,
also you nipa.
Sir,
sometimes
no, it's a something. But the Lord came again to me. Now He told me that no matter what, for me to believe that He's speaking to me, He will win the candidature. But still, me say no. Now, how it came for him to win, how Alan withdrew, how all these things happened, confirmed to me that no, this guy is really what the Lord is. He's a chosen vessel to do something for God in Ghana. So it is not even about MPP now.
Okay.
I'm telling you, he's just leading, but he's a leader for Ghana. It can normally, Sanka Constitution in Rabia Niwa, I can see a town because here Konyanusu Street. But because of human laws, any Emra editor was a way we have to go through the due process to make him what God has made him to be. Now, after no, when we say, oh, then the Lord spoke to me that when I ordained a man, anything will work for them. Now I want you to take that note seriously.
Yeah.
When I ordain a man, anything. So I knew, said Dr. Baumia, to see out to him. Hey, he will slip out like that and just win the election. And maybe I want to hear people, but you will not understand how the guy did it. You won't confirm when you ordain him for something. They say, who from a good nature ever. The obey Yama Baumia Bia and 3 so no, the Yamia no. That is the Namia no. It be obey. Hey, Obi Oha Upian say Pian and Pian. Sorry, forgive me.
Okay.
Upiana Empia. Obi Oha, thank you, sir. Obi Oha Upiana Empia. Hey, Upa Maria singing sorry man emfa. But Obi also Ubosh market. We are dear kitty be pa most anafa. It will be her. Obi to say about me. I want to compete to be Bia Hua. Ube Lusu.
I see.
I am a Bobby Eddie, Yamiano, Nanyami be Manami Hui. And interim says, no, if this is Nipa, Yami show me say, or to say, Lydia, and in a word, my and Yadini. Obi Oha, I just susumu, the Ayano, eh? Obet me, or baby Oha, obet by home basa. No one am Koneme me peno. Obi subet me a makeup, I a day and a macram freno.
Yenny Sunsumun Komoka. Okay. I am Mokoya Deo.
Sunsumu. For instance, I operate from the realm of light. Every one of them almost from the realm of the spirit. But maybe I operate from the realm of light that is higher. Now, it is a place where I will bring the difference. When you walk in the light, or when you're operating from the realm of light, it is where Christ resides, connecting to the place where you know that baby I'm okay. So Kasunsumu, by foot Timiko Sunsumu, Malam Timiko Sunsumu, Obia, but then for Christ because Sunsumu. Now, so when people pick information from that angle, now I'm going to be a case, they have to know that did they pick it from the Holy Spirit realm of the spirit, or they pick it from demonic spiritual realm?
Difference near the
difference in the same. Some concro and a walk air cassa, what cassa free concro beer, Yankopon beer. Right? And to be better, sorry, was me before say, hey, Amofa, or China, one shot, or be the mouseka. I'm part of the mouse cow, but yet Yamu won't come out the cancer. Yes.
I agree.
Good.
I agree.
On some case, can also name home.
Some more possess and what do
Good. And the spiritual realm, and on a lot of things are. And who the prophet Namwa, you must have the Holy Spirit to discern whether prophet no and come and watch no be a body but is it from God? You have to know it yourself. You must understand the spiritual realm by the connection you have with the Holy Spirit. If you are not intimate with Him, chances are you can enter into the spiritual realm, but you may be picking information from the wrong place.
I see.
I know that dear Chinyu be brave, be as me who dear, where's me who? It me say me church man akas me who hame. Ukasanya me say and you make me pay attention to it. Well, who free him? Why na catch no?
Mamin call back to Edana na on the KWAKU airborne pie.
Okay.
Niana yet say Prosamus nan ko be ko Nigeria and Tina KWAKU can advanced team ho and no ko Nigeria or no more Nigeria.
David.
Okay.
We are in Ghana. We were in Ghana.
Na who say BBC.
Oh, we knew it was getting closer.
Okay.
But near Bompire, sir, it wasn't going to happen at that time.
Okay.
So I saw to be who don't know, but they are the Hobertono, and Tiasrinyame, the one to look say as the level as a president, you bet me a special place and the net to crank any idea. But the thing happened as if say, Obia, me pie, but I from say,
Honorable Ike.
Honorable Ike, me pie no, Ike home finding Yamin Fasama, but none of ye. What I say, now for the Precopa, I wouldn't even say, dear, say, yes, so a bear one. So what I say, the Bible to be a, but me in your sign, Kakra. But be a member more than you and I say, I may trim and one banner. Not dear to see away.
William Graham, young queen,
the name is Braham.
Braham.
Yes.
B. Okay.
Yes.
Medase. Osaberma Emma Graham. Okay. Medase pa Braham. Okay.
Prophet Kusina.
Okay. Anti nipa bebre frosa. Ne ye Osaberma odibim. Na yanko enim kakra. Apart from one, you are so for bebre wo Ghana ha say ya. In fact, almost so much young come be mu pen. Oma community abom. What they are saying is that be there more e cancer. Vice President and that is not until they will do everything possible. Being cross on the Kwashanti region, at the end of my way setting say by 9th, 10th the Dr. Baumia is winning.
Okay, the first thing, as intelligent as you are, so many walk or contokwa. Now, Mr. Wu, make quite draw so a first, the end of a journey. We will open some questions. Second, so the
Bible to protect men's home.
The moment I know Kokuntoka, me say, because I did grab a bono. I just say, man, Jedrona.
Okay, sure.
So it's automatically I'm a winner. But who called BB?
Okay.
I'm a melus.
My home baby, free banner.
So whoever said that, no, he is just a loose and a loser.
I feel I make BB.
That's it. I don't know so on the Pacobe lose also be stuck with BB. It means that as someone who can boa.
So we are bufua.
Good.
Santi. Aha. You remember be you was Santino.
Okay.
So now, dear mommy who say Dr. Baumia, ebe winning. Okay, also on the 9th to the 10th.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, before then, Mashan come the dada. Said the election will be held on the 7th, but the result will come on the 9th. Okay. It will call a lot of things. Okay. Now, what is happening is that the Nyamima me who say, and the Pekia, Anna, ye fro steps. Almost be a transfer of friend ye. There was a throne a see on the 9th level. Now, Obia fro do for no atiaba, 5 no atiaba. Now, someone make it that's the same way the result will be. Pim. When Dr. Baumia's numbers start increasing, he will never come down. It Okoya no go to the 9th position. Odru hono. And a voice kasa set na konya so. He sat on the throne. What na so peno, the who ya say osramu ensruma dem. No, omo di kind safwa, KESIEM pa. Na safwa no there was fire on the omo de share nsa. And China osramu ensruma dem.
Memo ato so hwanom de share nsa.
there I just saw it come to him.
Okay.
The key no or transfer the mission is
Right.
Second, and Osamoa and some of them and also Beshan inside. Now I Beshan is that the women personalities me inside they came as spirit, but they came in human form. Almost kuta Bosumina and some of them no or we another man, we do another man, we do another man. And then you catch up say our next president is going to be a Muslim, and he's going to be Dr. Baumia. Because of the things I miss later I check here, Nasadian a sign of Muslims.
Okay.
From that day, and I confirm say no, the Nyamia canon, it is firm, it's established, and nothing can change it. And no animal who was say. And day in and day out, you know, me bonfire. The other time I saw also a gate. Gate, you know, there are keepers around the gate. Oti omo voice, but me who two personalities. Ex-president Kufuor and a chief imam. They were the people that were standing there. Now the chief imam was holding two pictures. Bako aya John Mahama on the left. Bako aya Baumiana on the right. Now gate, you know, will only open if or the picture gate now. If it's approved, gate will be. Now gate, you know, the back of the gate was a high light. In front, you know, there was a small light. Now, see if Imam Jana say, Anna Kufuor Ejanechi. Anna Kwesa, one was so. Was
son and sir.
What now? Was son and sir Natari say. Like as a backup,
Okay.
80.
Just a mampeni that I could for a back chief imam.
Good.
Was so more the chief.
Good.
And all backing up.
Good. Oko Movement TV. About 2 weeks ago, because I said it. It's in yes, and then America. I said it even before. Kufokra, everything man who say, oh yeah, campaign.
Okay.
So it's there. And see, what they John Mahama the NHS, no, the gate didn't open. And oh yeah, necessary.
Omuano.
Or didn't such a Baumia then a gate in the gate in the the preacher got from his hand and entered into the gate a light KESIEM which and a gate in Khartoum. When the gate closed, the Lord spoke to me and said, these two personalities, they are the figures that are going to determine the election because they are the petitioners at the gate. And they have petitioned and they have accepted Dr. Baumia. So these two visions I saw gave me the full assurance, say, no two ways, he is our next president. Wow. And he's a Muslim. I'm a man of God.
And a Christian.
And a Christian. But you see, God is a God of all flesh. And with him, all things are possible. Or you're honam nyankopon. Nyamenya Christopher dia. Or you're Buddhist for dia. Or you're Buddhist nyankopon. Or you're Muslim nyankopon. Or you're honam nyankopon. But I say I me who say na so for begin say Nyamenya Christopher dia. And I it's just a pity.
Yeah.
I was laughing.
Yeah.
So all this while their understanding of our God is say omo Christopher no it will be a unka will be ano unya nyamedia. And these are the two visions that a man in Kranche say Dr. Baumia is our next president.
What shall come my fair leader?
There be.
I didn't hear.
Because I make sure Sasma Mekano, I've seen it, search it, Mobaka say, shook it. It is what it is, and nothing will let it fail.
Why not? Udine na sisansa so for no do na obi a we na me godfather we na wo obi sa.
Fortunately for me, nipa na me dine na se no. Ono se say a Presbyterian suffer.
Okay.
A friend Reverend Joyman.
Okay.
Apart from no. I'm just you see one of the things about me, I am just a lone ranger, and I've always tried to be in my corner. And I don't like manipulation. I don't like say obi pushing me Debbie. It means now I may shall come because I so for being with my father from say massa. We are Kasa no. Because I saw my future and I knew where God was taking me to.
Okay.
So I'm like David who allowed God to prepare me in my own way in my corner. And it is a veteran me Kasa di nyame ka bi mitimika. So for being to me can't say me so for call and hey ade can dey come and come and
DC come and people.
And a lot of them are under that manipulation. They are under that manipulation.
Yeah.
What you say? Obi father will be a year, but nye nya de benya sa akonya no. We come back when Elijah from Tishbite. Obi anu in the family. But yet he stood for the prophets. Obi anu Elijah papa, omuni no mama, obi anu be free, but God used him. enye nya benya akonya so bi ntete ye kofo bu anya me ankasa betete wo mu entino me background kakra na makacha wo.
And this one says you can easily reconcile what Pastor Abraham is saying with former President Kufuor's succession that Dr. Bawumia is a man of destiny, meaning he was even ordained before he was chosen as the flag bearer of the MPP. Okuseku Ewodan for sending that one. Mamin Tom Adiemra, also phone koye na me pesa me ton adieba na fi ni aka no ye de atoa so 107.1 so ni high Oman FM boiling point o hwe obrena no nkona bo pepe wonoma ekura yi mu Ash FM e wo Kumase for emamu adwo Nap Radio e wasen fosu Fish FM e wo Boaman Jojem FM e wo Kona Jewel FM e wo Dua ya Nkwanta after 2 e wo Bichim Nimdie FM e wo Sunyane German Radio ewo Drobo, Riasi FM ewo Wenchi, Customer FM ewo Tebubu, Community FM ewo Achim Oda, Nzima FM ewo Axim, Ebiemo FM ewo Jomro, ena Luke FM so ewo Uti region, Naspa Radio London, Abao London, Tumi London, Sources Radio London, Golden Beach London, WBLS London, Free FM ewo Manchester, Amansan FM ewo Milton Keynes, Dormat Radio ewo Frankfurt, Germany, Radio Living France, Kings Radio GH France, Nkwa FM ewo Italy, Kanawu ewo Rotterdam, na Ganata enso ewo Den Hague, Kaise Amanado ewo USA, Denver, Colorado, womonso ekuramu be, and on YouTube Oman FM mo YouTube nyina no thousands and thousands yada mo ase pass mo adwane e sanso na mo a mo wo ye Facebook nso yada mo ase mo nso so a mo adwane wo internet so Oman 1071 mo nso yada mo ase but mamin to ade quickly emra Zita Health a Scientific Clinic wo mo se men kanchro se yare egu ahodo na wo mo de yare ahodo ankrofo di to akwan ko wiase amante South Africa, UK and US and omobo homodin pa yare a aye kwankro yare Mr. Fabra na ye moa na tumi etu ase wonom ewo kwanfofra e fa so sayare stem cell technology na regeneration technology na fe plasma wo mo ye ni nyina ho adwuma kama eno no mo fa so de sayare enti Mr. wo yare bi aye kwankro wa adwin so de betu kwan wo modin se Zita Health Scientific Clinic for ebidin komo no mo moa na tumi tu ase 0535 611 373 0535 611 wonom ewo enkran hahachu omone supermarket bus stop no ene hwe animu no akai ahye ne nso e de amame Awos Unisex Boutique hye ne nso wonom ya de papa niema awo e de aba edoso ma ne memma ntade a efe bags a efe belt a efe ni nyina ye leather kama polo t-shirt ene sa niema hodo a ora shops e wo kwa akoto niema ama won so pia wa yo mama na wode wani akire Awos Unisex Boutique metumi aka akire se dru Sunday a wo betumi asiesi wo kama ne bo no so kra nso e wo form Jolu omni Atlantic Bank no na eben ho wo na chipe wo ne no na hwe ani mu wo ye opposite airport terminal 3 nso nsa beka awo ho no udura niema ye de kwa ma no ne koche nkrofo ye Ghana niema dodo no a ubenya e wo ho sanso na East Legon Shiashi Boundary Road honso onsa beka omo tesa no nso police depot no echi onsa ebeka awo ofra yebetumi no wadi nkomo anwumre ya wo mo wo enkwada niema nso ewo eye departure terminal 3 ho okwa na watobi na ode akwa akoche 0244 649 379 0244 kaisha no nso ope fuel ama uka tumi akwa abasumdwe mu a goel na wakai asha no nso ba good energy agana ha de wonim 95 na otogu ka mu a ebo engine ho ban eko na de na ba se okotamale uko Cape Coast uduru ba bia goel obia no na wagina eso atia fa bi go so na fe ko anim Minister of Railway say yema monte ase na sabre ya train na ba bedrumie no tema atimpoku rail line no mampani apa hontuma ama train no aba enche kra tema habo train station tema industrial area train station Ashaiman afienya Shai Hills Joyumo Pon train station NFA Adomi train station ho nyina no enche ticket no yebehya ase aton bi ho na onsoso watumi atobi wo bra utukwan na obetena train no kama na ho ato air condition 1 0244 960 970 0244 960 907 Mufanchemi 0244 960 907 and 0548 717483. Na one mpanimfo no enkomodie intime enko so give us scientific herbal center for nso se mema wonte ase ene se wodidi wie na niema no bi kam we ha adwen papa co capsules no beboa ama organs no wafunu motumi ada ho na wahoden akosoro sanso so herbal mixture no e boost immune system no na eboa ma malaria and typhoid afri ho no waka ahye nso se womo eboa wa na eboa ama wanya p capsules no bi eye adwuma se we oba se we bema ukodwa so a Free 0543222470 0543222470. Franco Trading Enterprise and they won phones, air condition, fridges, speakers, TV. Any near me to say MFA come and one so up to 40%. Kaina Shannon so up to 40%. Main office no other Braconi Rock this cinema shade. One will be Osu Oxford Street. Miaya who do be bree and a Franco or more outlet no ewo. Hey na wo Fre nafi tumri kabra na yenton bi emfama yen sanson teson fama bono aba from way enye afi we nko afi bia omo ye edru Black Friday a edika na channel so 0246 422338 0246 422338 Franco or say phone papa fie oko online francotrading.com so a enema ni nyina ho na no so aka ahye no so e de ama me say register health insurance register o de when yemfie aduason e kra o de kwire sabia a free wa register we nso a na say wu *929# no wa follow instructions no you are good to go and check ra no wa renew ya so na o de kwire sabia e ba yemfie aduanu ne president Kofo Adaroma na ja o de eja Ghana fo na akra o fia o gina ho me nipa dodo no anya so mfa so mesrew ko na ko your registration ewu a *929# Dr. Baumi Adaroma na chese wa renew nya de abesan akom office wo bio na wakaye na no so ahye no so e de amame yedi nkomo e de afa eniema hodo a ebe koso nyame ya adoma on the 7th of December. Yen koya ni 107.1 so ni high o man FM. On Mike. What ye a prophet kakra?
Matieno.
E dia na wafa.
Oh. The mechanic say. Oh you be this is the first time I make no Matenenka.
Yes.
Na it appears to me say onimnia
okay. Yeah.
Yes. I am convinced that onimnia okay. And Bible so can say yenyina ye man ni na trabre ni dua na ye be hu but me no so far we convincing me say oni nyame enenam.
Yes. Prophet about 6 months ni nanka obia ordinary and the share the cost we are see. What was going on this and this woman win election every President Mahama?
And this is for the mutie prophets. Samutie. Winipa. Kasa. Mutie. Kasa cheremu. Mutie. Why? Nedia mama obabi mu ne ababi mu china.
Lusa. Ayu yemeka what you say?
Ati say.
Enti say yamfa mawa bet me kwaba me sure send this for kra no me say I'm waiting for the election to be over. I feel any akira mo say when am ye enye ana mo de ko enye by that time no ya ji ya win you they say okasa omekasa wo de wa share community na wo ka ba be di ya win wi a
but sasama wo kan so we obi a what teacher asem na ase na wo nim die a ohunu say asem na wo ka no emfa ba bia enchia mfa ba bia ade ni nyina sisi so enchia mfa ba bia
it's what it is
utie others na all the emotions na ya adwuma
that's what I'm telling you
all the emotions
some of them I can tell you say odifo bi ogana ha munya magina to it was yesterday the moon say akwese wo hu we
emotions
and information be on no fees wo and okogina so
interesting yeah me no dey enkomo no ebe kona wie na ebia bibi sonko ho a opese o man no te
bibi a pese o man no te na obi ka em se manya video bi kwa asese yi
I congratulated the incoming president of Ghana today. All right? On the phone. Not on the phone only. On the video call.
okay
Violence and spoil. And by the way, I congratulated the incoming president of Ghana today. All right? On the phone. Not on the phone only. On the video call.
na ho no congratulate you
so congratulate you be no because of video call there na Dr. Bawumia
oh okay okay
they say come busano to see he say
that young man Nigeria prophet
no Zimbabwe Angel.
Okay Angel okay oh okay
he's just my buddy he's just my friend these people were pursuing him to do this I'm just trying
over so on casa
I know me busano say obi so congratulate
the incoming president of Ghana
but definitely I know whom.
Okay.
You see, I'll come to be 70.
Okay.
Hey, guy.
Okay.
Sunday announcement, remember? Oh, yeah, Sunday or the Bashim. The point is that, and confounding the Nyamiao Deni. Okay. So it will come. Also, I will be sending video, no, mammy. And maybe San was you. He's just trying to come, but I know where he's going.
Okay.
So, we are holding like I saw video said Dr. Bawumia. He did it on my phone. What has me and a friend on Dr. Kasai. Okay. So it's him. Okay. And we are waiting for Sunday for the open declaration of him. Wow.
Now I'm a more ready.
Oh. It's been yes that. So person I will carry you hard better so. You say who are the catching so Surubia? Who are the catching so Surubia? Send it.
I said no head here and from my boy the access will be anymore.
There be my brain or be call Movement TV. And I got a preference at the I see the way I make us as a fed a mouth for any Gina. Nanko phone pen for me so I'm so much with them Muslim from a jammy. Yeah, we knew we are Obagia, Mrs. Chimney, Fafako, or to Quana Usruda. And it's the time for 4 now no more India. But one more don't look up a post. And so one who say, I say, it is not about what you are hearing or seeing.
Okay.
And the man you say, I never call a Dr. Bawumia, he's working with the word.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, campaign to set on the opposition.
Yes. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And look at how he has caused the earth to shake and people are running. What I say? So most of the traditional NDC people, they think, oh, we NDC. Most of them are changing their mind. Oh, yes.
Ediana Cynthia ma meaning say through the scriptures over to me. It looks as if the opposition are all bano and some all kanyina no emuya ha. Sometimes we can't say be crab cancel be a son and also on candia and your papa.
Good.
I didn't hear.
Now, one of the things you have to know and say only nyame compete here. Me so obi a ka nyame o. Ba nyame ne pen anim de all back no. You make what I say? Mashankom, opanyini ahyankom. Ba nyame pen anim de on ne kasa really. Ti sani pen nyame back no. Now, nyame betimi afa kwam so am why a lot of errors just to bring you down. And you don't understand why you are doing that. And then the people around you will not even know why. Some of them may think that it's okay until when the final thing happens. We don't say we are started. And then they themselves will start fighting on those messages. And at this time, when God decides hwɛ ɛbra ne nyame pɛ sɛ ɔde Pharaoh ɛkɔtɔ Red Sea ne mu ɔhyɛ da ma ne pirim n'akoma
okay
ɛsa nunu ne ho sere enya hope wɔn yɛ no ɔno so ayɛ bi wɔn ka no aka until one time nyame yɛ ready no o lead now to the Red Sea no cartoon it was over and at this point no yɛbɛnya nkɔfoɔ ɔmo gyina akyire ɔmo nso bɛfrɛ no wobɛwin ne yɛ ne ɛkɔsɛ but at the last hour they will know that the Red Sea has swallowed them and we shall see them no more.
I see. Na mo ye prophet mo ya mo nsuro.
Oh Dabi. Just say usuro se bi obi be ye obibi.
Obi be ye obibi no ne sa.
Na me say obi be ye obibi no. Ye nto chacha. Ye mfa nyame sam nto chacha. Nyame nkasa ya enkoka. Okay. Enti wo kan asem na usuro dia na che say wo sa hwehwe other places it na usuro. What you say? O say na ebra Goliath pie ya oyi ne spear. The spear ko mu du chen David.
The mu du chen,
yeah. Enti David was not afraid of far born. He looked like akwa we say o dwara no mu. O suffer we ono ye we aka sama o de bedru hin. And that's when God wants to glorify himself in a man. What you say? Nipa bu nipa heli no on na say on the nations one on na kan on na say na nyam hwe odi. No ma obi omu no obi anim so obi wa fa no so kasa. No kasa one day you know that sadi pa na no mu free say on carry he has been a one.
Prophet Abraham the okay nyankopon nya unyame no ye hwan? Nyame
oyo bo ade e wi ase nyina hye ne nsa. Psalms 24 was said the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. For he has founded it upon the sea and established it upon the waters. So it tells you that there is God who rules the earth. The earth is the Lord's. So he controls the affairs of men. Anything that is beside the will of God, you cannot force it to move it. He has ordained it and nobody can change it. Listen, the Nyame ordaining is different from the Nipa appointed.
Okay.
The appointed cannot be the anointed. The anointed is the ordained one. The appointed is the one that people will look at and say, wait, and you didn't wo na Nyame pel. But you say the way, but the Nyame pastor didn't be no on Nyame didn't be.
We a vessel Nyankopon nam so kasa. Is that vessel clean? The Nyankopon person can be no. Obefa no so aka in a way one kasa ujitum say we clean to that level and Nyankopon obefa so akasa. Beyond
clean, because mercy and grace is working. Na baby Nyankopon adum na humo bro ye adwuma no. I say nipa wo gina bia sa adum na humo bro be ye adwuma ma wo. Enti what can say? It is a musas of big kasa no about Samuel numdin, no about Elijah numdin, me hele sana mesre. Our lifestyle no, we say what me abombi kura to quarter. The commitment or the connections you have with God depends on your deep relationship with God. How you walk with God.
Okay.
How you are walking with God.
Okay.
Your lifestyle. It means my mentors say Elijah and Elisha and Jesus. They are my mentors. They are the people I look up to. I read about them. I cannot be like them, but I'm trying to be like them daily. And I try to put myself in a way where I can become the mouthpiece of God. Because a mouthpiece of God cannot be an unclean vessel.
Okay.
That vessel must be a vessel of honor. It must be a vessel that is cleansed for that purpose. It's a very good question, Wabusana. Because Uber say, obviously, Nyamisi say, but if you really look at the person, Wabusana say, lifestyle we are woman, Nyami Timini Kosi. What I say? A home say Nyami Humobro Nyami. But a Humobro is not a guarantee for us to sin and still decide say Humobro ni Adumuntino, but that's what Adumunum Debi. The Bible said, if anybody purges himself, he shall be a vessel of honor. If anyone purges himself, he shall be a vessel of honor. That means that if you don't purge yourself, you'll be a vessel of dishonor.
Oh, sorry. A check.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Okay.
No, sorry.
But
I'll continue Tema Community 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and the dean the same.
Logos Spirit Arena. Logos.
Okay.
Spirit
Logos
Arena.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And no, unya dino divinely and I say
divinely. We are based on the written word and the Spirit of God, and it is in that arena. So when you enter that arena, you will receive the word of God and the Spirit of God operating together.
okay.
The word, the logos is the word, the written word. The Spirit is the life, the Zoe life. So these are the two things that will cause you to grow as a Christian.
What me fasting how many weeks, months, days?
I do regular fastings and I pray a lot. Regular fastings and I pray. Until we decided, okay, me fasting. I try to go extreme. It makes me 7 days. Me share them. Me no musio. Nkuwa na me 7 days.
Okay.
And to make me me bomb pie. This particular guy, Hubert Angel. Adia a man me close a prayer.
Okay.
He is the one that one day decided to blow me up. So there is a man called William Braham who is a prayerful, who is this. I think I call TikTok, who follow me TikTok, William Braham. I posted that video in the crowd, or somebody sent it to me. And sometimes I am somebody, I want to meet me, actually home, just for prayer.
Okay.
And I don't go short hours, I go long, because I try to just be intimate more with God.
Obi say Christians ya want to possess Nyankopon. You have to go into prayer for long now possessing Nyankopon. Who say yes? I feel what is spirit nka.
Oh, I think that they that wait upon the Lord is just having time to stay in His presence.
Okay.
So we abide it. You see, if you abide in Him, he said, whosoever abide in me will be fruitful. Now the word abide is having the capacity to stay. Set my back, set me ne amufa be twetwen komo. Ye twetwen komo ye kasa every day bia me na wo kasa. I will know you more. I will know the things you don't like. You will know me more. If there is any secret about your life, I will know. Because I spend time with you. So the Bible said the secret of the Lord is with them that fears Him. So once you are spending time with God, you begin to get into the secrecy of God, and God begin to unlock unto you mysteries that nobody knows. Enti emma wo benyam nyame dai enema di e kyerɛw enti se nyame dai bibi kyerɛw a wotumi sɛ ɛyɛ clear. What you say? For instance, wo the first no nyame bompa ya be for a meda. Once I'm here some meda I need 30 minutes. The woman said they are putting a white cross on me, who be that very white, pure in my hand. So I woke up happy because of that thing. Because I knew that something has been deposited to me again.
Okay.
It's just about how, and that is why most people are only very strong and powerful. They really me party. Baby any power me pay to say stadium near the derby. Baby I also me quiet. Sorry.
Na your nature na say nyamsom na do ayosa.
I think say na I am in nature from the time I'm in Benina. But I realized me it's because of ABA the empress of the that is how I had that nature in me. Enti ABA me ko baby. So we say a year back. You mean to be around for 15 minutes. The home I have to leave. So it's like I always want to be indoors.
Okay.
And that's how I'm able to meditate, pray, and just get more connected to God.
To God.
Yes.
Wow. If we say break up him say beto aba no. Nra no obi ni me din komo say wie munye. Okunu say wie munye.
Okay.
Enti candidates no they should pray. Dr. Baumia, the wife, John Mahama. Minim de owo hu.
O say wie munye sesay.
Wie munye no ye say omo ka say wie munye na say owo bi sinse wiem.
Oh, owo de say e bi sinse wiem. I said, I say Dr.
Kufo.
Yeah. Say you,
okay.
Right? So because of you, anything can happen from now to maybe 70. No, the people are saying it. I've not yet seen it. I am thinking that it will be just after the election or within. But people are also saying, before the election, maybe I'll be free.
Okay.
But I have not seen it. All I know is
Dr. Baumia is winning.
Dr. Baumia is winning. That's all I know, that Dr. Baumia is winning. And nothing can change it. He's winning. O NPP for amutiemi o NDC for amutiemi obi ada ona. Dr. Baumia na win. It's just simple.
See.
As we are as obi ada ona.
Obi ada ona.
O mpeni fufu obi ni no na.
Obi mpeni fufu na koye gidigidi bia. Enko twese kan. O ye de ona be no na be win. That is what is written in the good. Na me can't even pay that to.
Koso.
And that be just last week. Me dana nyame catch me ye catch me say Dr. Baumia's name has been written in purple. Moon check the color purple, Sister Mami. And then they said that his apparel is purple. So when I woke up from the vision, I started to check, say, purple, no, what does it, what is the meaning of that color? Then I saw that it is royalty, is kingship or something. But I found out for me if maybe dictionary was wronger. And they told me that because it is written in that purple and he's having that purple on him, he is destined for the kingship and nothing can change it. Wow. And check, mommy. Before I make you be so purple, what does it stand for?
Me check it na a TF one so check it. Obi answer check it. Interesting. Nyamso me de pa ho.
Nyamso me de ede. Obi o baka say nyamso me de bia no na enye. But in pese a Christopher nyina no yeti ase say e odo na be be yakọ anim. Na abi asofo mpanifobia omo tutugu nkofa so say Muslim ba oba be kaga na hye be say ya trasa level no. What you say odo say Dr. Bawumia be yasa wo be na betu say we on Christopher asem.
Yeah.
But look at how all connected to Christianity. Enti omo ye tu fotogu mani say oba be say Christo so many ade na enya no kre da. Enya no kre.
Purple is a combination of blue and red. It shows both the stability of blue and the energy of red. The color purple is generally associated with loyalty, luxury, nobility, power, and ambition.
Nobility, power and ambition. Okay. Which dictionary did you use?
May Google it.
Google, okay. Yeah. Okay. I want somebody to find out because I saw royalty in it, kingship in it, the color purple. But what you are saying is what nobility, what again?
Power,
ambition,
loyalty, luxury.
So Ghanaians should know these characters that is going to be in our next president.
And loyalty, no, you can't take it from Dr. Bawumia.
Good.
With Nana Akufo-Addo.
Good.
Very loyal.
Good. That means that he'll be loyal to Ghanaians and be loyal to the presidency.
And when it comes to the brain, so luxury.
Luxury, good.
Ambitious. Onya cancer deal with Messimeye. Obeye.
And that is the daring character of him. I mean, Nim say, Obeba Ghana Obeye Niama Nipantiasi. I also remember it because oh, now advanced countries na yes, I yen ruho.
Yeah.
The man episode ruho. So because I'm in two masi. Yen ruho. The Ben is say, Bebre, we are little because I always say ATM. When you say ATM, mean electronic or the question mark or board one way is scanning a account. They have not yet understand what he's trying to say. Now, Sofu B. Kubusa question say, Ghana card, you know, yes, What's say a throw for? What's your vice president? No, Kaiso can't throw. Now they become each other as me domain. Now, vice president to move no smart Cavignano.
Robert Manu and was we chat to.
Manu was we chat to and say 7th December election.
Yeah.
MPP for most sorry and a pamunko to abanin temp. The MPP must be the first to the end in the queue. Omon to abano. They are tosumienu. Wa ufri say wabama buono. Start to say bompaye. Na share energy bebe omu. Na de ba kono say abato ebetu no. Advert nyame ye no ye wonkofo da yesu. Enti nkofo bebrebe start to Dr. Bawumia da yesa. I am telling you. I said this 1 month ago. I know 3 weeks ago. I went to me TV. Me say, "Mupa munya survey. Survey no munya kwa ndisi for munya babia. Muba say."
Obia no also do mahama ho dai. Oh no.
I'm telling you.
Obia ni ho.
Etina me say, "Sunsun mo na niam na nyamia arrange no. It is done." A man for that. Obi o kwa de be 7 to be da so da ye. So na we no be so akoto ama no. The other first so on to no so obe delay on to me konkoto. The other play no one so be turn wrong. 8 no go 7 go 6. How man on be 12 sa. Mr. Won tiase obi antiase.
Na nsɛm a wokeka deɛ strange o.
Good. Because any man connected to God is.
Oh, fantastic. So for one of him, Prophet Abraham, one of him, one in Samna to Tuja, Prophet Abraham, one in Samno Atutuja, Yeru Kwakwan de Hunsu Kasai. This is Dana Rivers Michao, Emmanuel Osuchreme, Michao Papa, Prophet Nakasano. To be ankara koma toniyam. Ya metiasi. Boss Renasasi, etiasi. Dr. Mohammed Baumia, the next president of Ghana, inshallah. Yakupon ne humo bromu. Ona mni diemu. Ene niba to free education for nkwala iso. No ni nkrumdia botrino ashe Dr. Laji Baumia. Na 2024 election is a done deal. Enyankopon waka no waka. Di waka no na me aka no ayden waka. Ensesa. Bibie no wa beden ebesesa. Enyankopon na aye. Obode enyankopon e na aye okukuruko. Ona bo soro ne asase. Ni din di Alpha ene Omega. Ona kase epu na epunu. Ona kase emu na ebu. Onyame na woni akunyane ma Dr. Laji Baumia. Ye jinidi. Tell about Dr. Baumia today. It is possible. If God, all things are possible. Woni ye jinidi. Woni ni abandon den. Woni ye ni da so. Ti Nyankopon enhyira Baumia. Bompa ne mano. Said ye obonefo na hyehye biara omo prane kusu biara ye ni Yesu moja osusuruja e krashe wom. Amen shemuma jam pipi fom penifo nyina so nsa. Radi Nyankopon na kasa epro na epu. From Chamayesu ntim. Osoro na kasa mu. JFK Chamayesu ntim. Dr. Laji Baumia. Ona ba ko preku kere Japan. Chama untumi. Chama bronye. Social media phone ye bloggers nyina. Ye ni Yesu moja susuruja etwa obi ahunhia. So man Ghana be nkurumdie na Dr. Laji Baumia abe the next president of Ghana. Inshallah, it is possible. With God, all things are possible. Akramo.